On this vote, the yeas are 50, the nays are 50. The Senate being evenly divided, the Vice President votes in the affirmative. The bill as amended is passed.
Story. One big beautiful bill is passed. That would make the Trump tax cuts permanent. And many other things. Build the border wall, add massive detention facilities at the border, increase defense spending by $150 billion. I'm sure the defense industry did very well today. And we'll be talking with Energy Secretary Chris Wright about what the big beautiful bill does for energy exploration and development in the United States today. But I want to begin by looking at the markets and seeing what they are saying about this. The market report is usually in the second hour, but I'm bringing it to you at the start of the day's program because the one big beautiful bill passed and markets react. Update. So the one big beautiful bill passed the Senate earlier today, and at this hour, the Dow Industrial are up 1%, the S&P is down 0.12%, and the NASDAQ is down 0.86%. Gold is having a banger of a day. It's up more than 1% at $3,550 an ounce. That's up $42 an ounce, and I think that's just because they believe Jerome Powell is going to lower interest rates in July. He made a sort of cryptic hint about that today, and that might mean some additional pressure on inflation. I don't think so. I think we're going to the moon with the expensing provisions, the tax cuts being made permanent. I think people are going to invest in America. I think this is great. Why did the NASDAQ go down 0.86 points at this hour? Very simply, Ted Cruz had included a preemption provision in the one big beautiful bill that would, had it passed, prevent any other state in the union from passing any law having to do with the development and deployment of artificial intelligence. And the Cruz bill had everyone from big tech behind it because they don't want the states screwing around with their AI development. Well, it got stripped out. Marsha Blackburn and a number of Republicans were not easy with the idea of a 10-year runway for AI without any checks and balances from the states. And so it got stripped out, and I imagine a lot of people in the AI world, tech-heavy NASDAQ, were counting on that 10-year law-free zone, regulation-free zone. Only the feds can regulate free zone. And it's gone. Like mist in the morning, it's gone. And therefore, they're feeling a little depressed. So NASDAQ is down, but the Dow, which is the big gauge of American productivity, is up 1%. Donald Trump at the Alligator Alcatraz, more on that coming up, presser today was asked about the one big beautiful bill passing cut number 18.
Oh, thank you. Wow. Thank you. I'm waiting, listening to these wonderful words, and they are music to my ears, but I was also wondering how we're doing, because I know this is prime time. It shows that I care about you because I'm here, and I probably should be there, but we do care. Thank you very much.
That's good news. He's very happy. Then he went on to talk about Social Security cut number 19.
And just to be clear, on the Medicaid cuts, you've promised not to cut Medicaid, said this is all just targeting waste, fraud, and abuse. Are you saying that the estimated 11.8 million people who could lose their health coverage, that is all waste, fraud, and abuse?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's going to be a very much smaller number than that, and that number will be waste, fraud, and abuse. And if you look, they took a much more liberal stance on the Medicaid situation than they could have. They had a tough stance and a weak stance. They took not a very strong stance on that to start off, and it's waste, fraud, and abuse, and everybody wants that covered.
What number is that? What analysis are you seeing?
I'm not seeing a number, but I know it's much less than the number you gave, and we really were very, very cognizant of three things. Social Security, we're going to take care of it beautifully. Medicare and Medicaid. And we are going to save it, whereas the Democrats are going to. You won't have it. They will destroy Medicare and Medicaid, and they have to because their numbers don't work. So it's not going to happen. They're the ones that have destroyed Medicare. They have made it so bad already, they're going to make it a lot worse. But now we'll be in charge, so we're going to have no problem with Medicaid or Medicare or Social Security. Thank you.
And the president keeps saying the same thing. He said the same thing since he came down the escalator 10 years ago. He's not going to touch entitlements. That will be for someone else to do, not Donald Trump.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.